Hello. This is my second time trying to do this video because I did a whole video without turning my microphone on. That's when we get to laugh at ourselves. because, anyway, laugh. Laughter is good for you. I wanted to come on today to share with you what God has been dealing with me, how He's dealt with me. I have, when I was in my younger years, I was diagnosed with bipolar anxiety depressive disorder. I no longer hold those labels because I know those things they mean something else. They're not me. They're not my identity. But at that time, I did take those identities. And then when I started my awakening, God told me to be different, to have different. I had to do different. I had to stop talking all of my negative talk. You're ugly. You're too much. You feel too much. You have too much passion. You're just horrible, horrible things that I would never say to anybody else, but I was saying them to me on a regular basis. Why would anybody want to hear you? You need to stay quiet because that's how it was when I was a young person. Whatever is in this house needs to stay in this house. They were trying to block my voice. They were telling me I was too much. They were wanting me to not be seen. And so I allowed that my whole life, trying to hide myself, trying not to be seen. I was in the hermit mode my whole life, healing and learning all the things I needed to learn for right now in this here now moment. So when he told me, you need to be different, you need to work to be different, you have to do different. So in the beginning, I just started with something simple with Yvette, put your feet on the ground and go. Because I used to stay in bed for hours and hours most of the day. I said, no, no more. Put your feet on the ground and go. And then I would go to the mirror. And even when I didn't believe it at first, Yvette, I love you so much. You are worthy to be happy. You are worthy to have everything you have. I didn't believe it at first, but then it grew and grew, and it did. I started to believe it, and love for myself started to pour in. No more bad talk, no more feeling like I needed to be silent. And then years of that, trying to heal those wounds of being silent and being small. Now to today, God is bringing me, well, I said that in a video yesterday that God wanted me to come. He made it very clear that I was coming out of hermit mode. He had given me a vision, and it said plain as day, talk. So God wants me to talk, so I'm going to talk. For whoever needs to hear what I have to say, whatever He wants, it will reach the perfect person and what they needed to hear today. So yesterday, I was putting my very first video on YouTube, and I was meditating, and I was talking with God, and I said, what do you want me to name my channel? And he gave me a word, illuminator. And he illuminated me in my third eye. My whole body just got so illuminated. And because I have never trusted myself, it's very hard to trust because I don't hear like a big booming voice from God. And so I always say, oh, that's just your imagination. Maybe harmonizer or harmony is better because I bring harmony with my energy. And then later I had to laugh and say, you just weren't trusting yourself. God spoke loud and clear. He said, illuminator, and he illuminated my body. So I had a little laugh with my husband and my daughter when I was telling the story because something that I need to do work on is trusting and knowing that everything I feel and see is God because I am an open channel. He does speak to me. He does show me things and tell me things, and that was very clear. And I had to laugh. It's like, you really, you're trying to change what God wanted. the name to be. So laugh at yourself when you're silly. It's okay. Laugh. Just like I had to laugh how I messed up that whole first video because I forgot to turn my microphone on. The old Yvette would have cried or would have been like, what the heck? No, just laugh because mistakes happen. It's okay. So, anyway, I posted my first two videos yesterday with the name that God wanted me to name. Illuminator. Yvette Illuminator. That's what he wanted. So that's what it was on. So coming out of the hermit mode brought such fear in me because I have been, in the background, playing small and trying not to make people upset, make sure that people are happy. And now it's time to make me happy, do what brings me joy, what lights me up, and to do what God wants me to do. He wants me to come out of hermit mode and speak, which is very difficult and caused so much fear. But yesterday, when I posted those two videos, oh my gosh, the joy that rose up in me because I finally did what he wanted me to do, because he wanted me to do YouTube for a bit. And I tried doing Instagram and Facebook first, but that caused me stress and I was not I was not having joy with it because I was limited to 3 minutes. And when I would see on the timer 2 minutes, like, oh my gosh, I have to wrap it up, I have to finish up what I'm saying, and I'm not even done saying what I wanted to say. So um I was like, it wasn't bringing me joy and I kept putting off YouTube. I don't know why. I don't know why. So then finally I said, okay, I'm going to do YouTube. And it's so much more calm for me because I don't have the 3 minute limit, and I get to relax and just speak what God wants me to speak. So the struggle that I had, I feel is what needed to be shared just in case you're struggling. It's okay. You just have to choose in this now moment that this now moment is different. I'm going to choose different. I'm going to be different. Going to do different in this now moment. You don't have to wait. Just like that back a few years ago when I said, Yvette, put your feet on the ground and go. And I did it. I listened to myself because I knew I had to be different. Speaking to myself in the mirror was very important because at first I didn't believe, and now I do. And now I have such peace and joy and love within my heart and with all that is. The wind, the sun, the birds, they all love me, Gaia. When I come outside, I just feel the love just circle me. I feel the energy that comes at me through the birds. And I just saw crows, sorry. They are my, they visit me. They visit me often. Wherever I go, I see crows. Anyway, sorry. um, the wind and Gaia and the sun, and I just feel love surround me, all that is. We are all part of all that is. We are God. He is experiencing himself through us. So we're all connected. And so I thought, I'll share. I'll share that because that was difficult in the beginning to put my feet on the ground and go. And then yesterday, posting those videos was really hard. But the joy that lit up in me because I finally did what God wanted me to do. Oh, I was dancing and I was singing. I didn't even know what to do with myself. The joy was so big. It was like, why didn't I do this before? But getting over the hurdles is the hardest part. And then once you do, it's so much nicer. You get to feel the joy. You get to feel the happiness rise up from your heart because you did what God wanted you to do. So I just thought I would share. It's all little shifts, just little movements. Because what you want doesn't just fall in your lap. It's not. You got to feel it. You got to feel it in your heart, and your heart will magnetize it to you. But you have to take the steps. Like I had to take the step to start a YouTube, get out of my comfort zone, and speak from my heart to yours. So I hope this is helpful to you because it was helpful to me. And knowing that I have to take my steps brings me joy, knowing that He's moving through me, for me, with me. He's clearing my path. He's doing the same for you. So love yourself in every now moment. And when fear comes, take those breaths, ground yourself. Did we forget to do that? Let's ground ourselves real quick. Take a big deep breath in through your nose, expand your body, and then release all the negative energies, thoughts, beliefs, anything holding you back, keeping you stuck. Release it. Release it all. And take as many breaths as you need. And do it as often as you need during the day. Whenever the fear pops up, let it go. Release it. Ground your feet on the earth, barefoot. Drink water. Get in water. Ground your way. Ground yourself any way you can. And know that God is with you. He goes before you, beside you, and in you. He loves you more than you can ever imagine. And I love you. I love me. We're part of the same. We are all part of all that is. Until next time, have a beautiful day.